Okay, YouTubers, T-Square here with T-Square Talk. Wow, that was a close game. The Padres and the Cubs kicked off at about 1:10 today. It was a tight game the whole way. I checked it in the second inning and it was 0-0. Then I checked it in, I think it was like the sixth inning or the seventh inning, and it was 2-2. And then in the end, the Padres ended up scoring, made it 3-2, and then nothing else happened the rest of the game. It was a dead game after that. So the Padres ended up winning it by a score of 3-2. And that gave the Padres was number 1. So all the 1s got to move on, and all the 2s, unfortunately, were cut. So let's take a look and see who is standing. On the flip side now, every game is important because there is nobody with 2 entries left. We had 2 individuals that had 2 entries, or 3 individuals that had 2 entries. 2 of them was split with 1 Padres and 1 Cubs. And then a third individual had both Cubs. So unfortunately, she got cut, both of her entries. And the other 2 that had 2 entries, one of their entries got cut. So everybody is down to 1 entry. We are down to 19 people now. So let's take a look and see who is left. So I ended up rewriting all the names. There ain't many left now. I mean, if all fits on one and a little over 1 sheet, we're down to 19 people. And after tomorrow, we're going to be at 9 or 10 people. Let's take a look at the names that are left and see if you are on it. If you are on this still, leave a comment. Let me know who you're rooting for, you're excited, what's going on. Some of the people haven't heard nothing from them. I really wonder if they just kind of jumped in and then went dormant. So, like I said, if you do win, you have 2 days to claim the prize, and it will fall back to the runner-up. And if the runner-up don't claim it, then who knows what we'll do. We may end up, we don't know what we'll do yet. We may end up running the whole thing. I hate to say that. Run it all over again. We don't know. I'm hoping that won't happen, that 2 people won't claim it, but it is a possibility. Some of these names I haven't heard nothing from. I was kind of shocked. You know, I figured the excitement would be there. So we'll see what happens. But let's take a look at the names that are left. Mostly outdoors. He was at 2 entries yesterday, and now he's down to 1. Randy Johnson makes me think of Seattle Mariners. There's a couple on here that they've been hanging in there with just 1 entry. So that's kind of funny for me too, that they made it that far. They still ain't been knocked out. There was another individual on here. So everybody sees where they're at on the 1s and 2s. There was another individual. I misspelt his name. It was Bob Bobson. And I didn't want to correct it because he was on a he made it quite a ways. So I was like, I don't want to correct it and jinx him. So I was kind of putting off to correct it. But so that's everybody in it right there. So let's take a look at tomorrow's games and go from there. Okay, so there's all the games that we got going on tomorrow. We have 12 games on Thursday, June 22nd. So let's come over here to random.org. And of the 12 games, let's see what game we're going to pick. And just a reminder, the games will count 1, 2, 3, 4 all the way down to 6, and then 7 all the way down to 12. And we will hit 1 to 12. We will randomly generate the game. Number 11. That may be a late game. Let's see here. 11. No, 6:35. It is going to be the Giants and the Braves. So now we will see who has the Giants. So we will come over here. And let me just verify one more time that that was Giants and Braves. Yep, Giants and Braves, number 11. Number 11, Giants and Braves. Now we'll come over here, and we will generate who is going to have the Giants. Whatever number comes up first will be the one, and the Giants will be number 2. Okay, so the Giants are number 2. Come back here for a minute, and then I will write that in right here. So the Giants will be number 2. And the Braves will be number 1. And that game is at 6:35 p.m. it says. 6:35 p.m. And I think I'm just checking real quick, making sure there are no double headers. That is it. So the Giants are number 2. The Braves are number 1. These are all the people that are left in it. And after the game tomorrow, we're going to have either 9 or 10 people left. And then we'll play it out from there and see who's left. Pretty interesting. If you're still in it, leave a comment. Let me know what you think. Let me know the team you're rooting for. Let me know you're still in it. I don't remember all these. I'll be lying in bed at night reading every comment that I can find. And that way everybody knows that I do read everything that does get written. In fact, I just had a comment a few minutes ago that said, hey, I'm about ready to post a shout out. Enter me in. And unfortunately, I let him know that he missed this one, but he can get in on the next one. We will be probably doing another one very soon. So, like I said, I read every comment. So, thank you very much, guys, and hope to see you again on T-Square Talk. Y'all take care. Have a good night.